Yunakov played clarinet in Ivan Milov's wedding band, then learned saxophone and played with Ivai Papazov. The Rromani people migrated from northern India around 1000 AD. There are various theories about the reasons, time frame, and directions they traveled. Their exodus may have been due to a military invasion.
Their migrations seem to have followed two main routes, one splitting off through the Holy Lands into Egypt and North Africa. The other continued through the Turkish Empire, remaining outsiders but absorbing the local life and religion of the districts they passed through. By the early 12th century, the Gypsies had entered Europe. But these nomads of Indian origin frightened people with their strange appearance and rough ways. They were never allowed to settle for long, and many moved northwards into the highlands of Macedonia.
Europeans called Rromani people gypsies, a shortened version of Egyptian. This is considered incorrect and offensive to the Rromani. Movies, poems, plays, and songs portray gypsies as fortune-tellers, thieves, liars, and that falsely represent the culture.
Everybody likes the gypsy music, but nobody likes the gypsies. And we tried not only to show the music, but to show our life and our problems. Weil meine Augen dunkel sind und weil mein Haar nicht ist wie deins, verfolgst du mich seit der Geburt jetzt schon, obwohl ich doch so lang wie du hier wohn. Wie lange soll's so weitergehen? Bringen wir den Kreislauf nicht zum Stehen, werden wir am Ende untergehen. Schon in der Schule fängt es an. Als Zigeuner bist du immer schlechter dran. Da giltst du schon von vornherein als ein dummes, faules Schwein, ein Zigeuner zu sein.
As early as the 1300s, records show Rromani included in parcels of property given as gifts or as payment by one owner to another. The Rromani endured 500 years of slavery. Even after the abolition of slavery in the mid-1800s, their lives were not easy. With no steady jobs or permanent homes, they were expelled from many areas and discrimination was common. During World War II, the Nazi government in Germany targeted Rromanis for persecution. More than 1 million were sent to concentration camps and murdered during the Holocaust.
To try and begin to settle some of the problems that gypsies face in every society, and to try and persuade the German government in particular to pay the same reparations to gypsies as they did to the Jews, a World Gypsy Congress was organized in Germany for gypsies of every nationality. The Congress stressed the unity of language and culture of gypsies everywhere. The Congress called for the name gypsy to be replaced by the word Roma, to recall the Indian birthright of all the Rromani peoples, and to give them at last a real historic identity.
Rromani continued to be discriminated against. In 2009, Madonna was booed at a concert in Bucharest for supporting Rromani.
Happy to be here. I love you too. Does anybody know what Lela Palatute means? Tuta. Yes? Yes, it's Rromani for the madness of love. Yes. Because what other kind of love is there but mad love, right? Now, I've been paying attention to news reports, and it's been brought to my attention that there's a lot of discrimination against Romanis and Gypsies in general in Eastern Europe. And that makes me feel very sad, because we don't believe in discrimination against anyone. We believe in freedom and equal rights for everyone.
Yunakov faced persecution from reform communists and moved his family to New York City in 1994 to perform wedding music for Eastern European immigrants.
There is a saying that if you ask two gypsies the same question, you get three different answers. The reason for this is we wish to conserve our own language. It's all we have. Liszt stole our music. The other stole the dance. You know, it's when they're dancing the flamenco, it's not the defiance is it's not against a lover who's jilted them like this. It's against authority.
General population don't know what we are, and if they do, it can be dangerous for us and bad for our business too, because of the stereotyping that goes along with being a Roma. And I did pass. People would ask me, "Oh, what nationality are you?" And I'd say Spanish or Italian, or we're just English or something, and just passed that way.
Oh, and Julia, she said, I want to be amongst the gypsies. I don't give a damn, the non-gypsies, if they know who I am. I said, that's fine. We've been passing long enough.
My family and my father are a tribe of Rromani Chills that are found in the British Isles, and the majority of Roma that live in North America are Rromani Chills. There's several different tribes. There's the Romano Cali that come from Spain and France. There's also Cali in Wales. There's Sinti, and there's Calderash. These are all names that have names of tribes that have happened. We were once one people called Dom, and left India as one people. And with many Roma, it's an unexplainable sadness that we all feel. So there would be times where everybody's laughing and just start crying. And I think that's because we do have a lot of pain as people. I know several Roma families where their parents have just let go of their culture, and now I deal with their children being angry and looking to find out who they are and where they came from and why their parents hid so much. And that hurts. It hurts me to see them go through that. But I also understand why their parents chose to let go, because it's a very difficult life.
My mother was a great singer, violin player. She played gypsy dances, tambourine. Her nickname was Tamba. And she taught me music, songs and stuff, old songs. I remember a few of them. Myself, I tried the clarinet. I was doing well, but then growing up, started chasing ladies, going to the dances and drinking and all that of the well-spent youth.
My father tap danced when he was a child for money on the street with his brother Mark. He's done lots of things to make money when he was a child, during Depression and that. But every morning I wake up and he'll start dancing on his kitchen floor, and I can hear it down here. And he has a rhythm, and sometimes I'll do the rhythm back with him on the roof, on the ceiling, and he'll do the same rhythm back to me. And he always says, the day you don't hear me dance is the day I'm dead. Tell me I asked him what tribe he was from and where he was from, and he's Rromani, which means a black gypsy. He was in the same situation as I was. Hadn't seen many Roma for many years, and when we connected, we really connected. We had all the same ideas about the future, about the past. And like me, he really wanted to make a difference.
You're on the spot, and when you get out, and the people come to you and say, "Are you a gypsy?" And I say, "No, I'm sorry, I'm Roma." And that disappoints them somewhere, no? They still with a fantastic idea of the gypsy, and I say, when I tell them, "No, I'm Roma, I'm not gypsy. Gypsy doesn't exist." And some get very disappointed.